Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Dota Pit Season 5 CIS Finals here. It's Team Empire versus Virtus Pro in a best-of-5 matchup. Now, this has been quite the interesting series. It's been quite an interesting day of Dota overall. The series did start with Virtus Pro receiving a def win for Game 1 due to the fact that Empire, of course, were not available to play at the beginning because they were finishing out their European Open Qualifier run and then hopped aboard the American Qualifier run, and then we thought the game was canceled and Virtus Pro were winning, and then it was decided that they will play the game out. So it has been quite the adventure already, and to join me along in all the fun, it's been Rhyme. Thanks again, Rhyme, for continuing to hang out. I'm sure it's pretty late where you are, but been a pretty fun series nonetheless. Do you think Virtus Pro will be able to just end this flat out here and now and finally be able to sleep with 3-0?
Well, as we head past 11 o'clock at night, we're starting to get closer and closer to the point where maybe I do have a little bit of a hint that I want Virtus Pro to win, because that may allow me to sleep, but if it would decrease the quality of the Dota, then of course not. I want this game to go as long as it can go.
What kind of self-respecting Dota gamer goes to bed at 11 p.m.? Unless I understand if you got business to attend to in the morning.
Yeah, I do have some things to do tomorrow, but I'm sure they're not important. So, yeah. Okay, so we've got maybe just Windows 10. It makes it like you think you're tabbed when you're not. All right, so Slada and Brana, okay, fairly standard thing for VP. Slada will get what he can, and then he will buy a dagger, and then they will fight with the Slada. Marana will probably go middle. She will get an Ags, and then she will fight with the Slardar. Yeah. On Empire, it's slightly more interesting. You've got the Keeper of the Light and the PA, so you've got the, oh my god, I've just been killed by a dagger twice.
Double dagger, yeah.
Yeah, I've just seen people get double crit by that, and it's actually mildly hysterical, but also slightly depressing. So you've got a Lifestealer ban coming out from Team Empire. They don't want to have to deal with the Mana Leak not being effective. They also don't want to deal with the Slardar Lifestealer, which is actually a thing that's been run by quite a few teams recently. I think I saw Team Secret run it, especially with an Invoker. So,
yeah, definitely. I don't know why Empire has so much love for that Coddle, by the way. I think it's like the third or fourth straight game I see them just first phase pick it. I mean, do you feel like even its presence in the recent game justifies why they need to put so much love into the hero? It's not like he's defining in the landing stage as someone who could be dominant. It does hold out great high ground defense if you're trying to stall things for a later game, but I don't know. I'm the Coddle guy, and I'm looking for the value in the hero first pick every game.
I've actually forgotten about that. Like, he's just been called Coddle guy for so long that it's just like lost the novelty of having been released to a hero. I think everyone's just kind of forgotten about it.
I'm fair with that.
Even though there's yeah, I'm sorry. I was just like I didn't even consider that. Yeah, but okay. So you got Coddle. What does he do? He's good after the laning phase. He's good when he's got an Ags. He's good in the early laning phase, but he's not very good when people want to fight in like the 8 to 12 minute kind of area where people first start getting like they want to move, like the carries starting to get like towards level 11 and they want to go battle people.
Yeah.
So VP stick with the tried and tested Disruptor. They want to be able to catch people out. It's got some setup value with the Marana, and it kind of forces people to fight. And Disruptors is pretty good against Darkseer. And you see Empire, they pretty much telegraph the fact that they're going to pick the
Earth Spirit
Darkseer by the Oracle ban.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Well, yes, but they could pick a Spirit.
Or Spirit Breaker. I'd like to see an Ass Beater like Spirit Breaker come out. The old Spirit Breaker Darkseer kind of duo, but
yeah, I think that's kind of it's lost its value over time. Like the Darkseer dual lanes, like remember with Darkseer, it was like Darkseer Bounty Hunter was a thing around TI5. Like you couldn't stop that lane. You had to stop people from getting that lane. It would be a very popular first two for quite a few people.
But the thing is like while these used to be like great things of the past, like it doesn't stop these teams from like, you know what, why don't we flip the pages back a bit, pull that old strat out again. They'll do it.
Oh, we're talking like this, are we? Okay.
Yeah, pulling the.
So the reason why they might not do it is because I can't do that and maintain a good conscience. But yeah, so they pick up the Jug, so he's probably going to be mid. PA is probably going to be safe lane or the swap as they want to. Darkseer is probably going to get another melee hero companion for his bot lane. Might be Ricky. In fact, I think Ricky would be okay, but he's not that great for the Slardar man. He's not that great for the Disruptor man either. VP pick up the Chen again, so they basically just exchange out one of the offlaners. In fact, the order of this draft is identical, I think. Just replacing the LC for the Slardar, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see what carry they go for. The Empire decide to ban out the Luna? They do? Alright, so
Wow.
history may not repeat itself in its almost entirety, and VP ban the Ricky. Did I mention I'm really good? Sorry, conceited. So
Is
VP,
it slated, by the way, that this is going to be a 4-position PA? I wasn't. People weren't sure not with based on the recent F patch that the reduction of the dagger range might wipe her out from a support position, or is she still going to be a safe laner with Jug being in the mid lane, holding his own against Mirana?
I always feel that heroes like PA and Jog are actually very similar. Like they have. Oh. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a Bloodseeker.
Yes, it is, and it would not be the first time I've seen it recently. It was actually pulled out very recently. What was the last thing I was in here casting? God damn it, I can't remember, but
I haven't the foggiest.
it's been played by Europe, and it was pretty successful too. Now it's gonna puzzle me.
Yeah, but okay, I'm gonna wait for this last pick. But like, what I was kind of saying is PA and Jog kind of function the same way. They don't really fight unless they have enough damage to outright kill a hero. Basically, PA has to go in, Jog has to go in with Omni Slash. They both have kind of an escape, Phantom Strike and Blade Fury, but they're not that reliable. So basically, a draft like this, Darkseer kind of tells you that they want to get going pretty quickly from the laning stage. And I think VP's draft is well rounded enough that they're willing to like kind of tolerate a bit of a deficit in that department and then kind of come back at like the 10-12 minute mark, maybe the first Roche like they did in the last game.
I have remembered, and I looked it up real quick, and it was Virtus Pro actually who pulled out the Bloodseeker. It was at the Summit 6 European qualifier in the losers semifinals. It was Team Liquid who got crushed by it. By the way, I called that one. Got crushed by the Bloodseeker.
You did.
But you know, we'll see if they can find the same kind of success here. What helped it a lot at the time was they had a Beastmaster who helped kind of lock things down for the Bloodseeker, I remember. And they also even had a companion in the Spiritbreaker that game as kind of that dual enforcer. They don't have that now, so it feels like a very different dynamic for the Bloodseeker this time. So I'm very curious.
Yeah, I feel like the Bloodseeker was playing against quite a lot of squishy heroes, but I think it's their response to Darkseer. I think it might just be their response to Darkseer, because playing Darkseer against a Bloodseeker Disruptor lane, you can't really overextend because you're going to get glimpsed. You can't really rely on attrition because the Bloodseeker is just going to keep healing. So I think it might just be like an archive kind of, okay, let's see what we've got to deal with the Darkseer. Oh yeah, what have we got here? Oh, Bloodseeker. Yeah, let's try that one again. You know, it feels like a very kind of automatic thing, rather. Or a pre-considered thing rather than automatic.
I mean, you're up 2 games as well, so if you want to pull out a Bloodseeker, I guess now is really the time. So they're gonna give the old spin. They instant smoke, then head over. Oh, we're gonna have a head-on collision.
Down.
We might have a head-on collision here. Pushka heading out, hasn't even leveled up anything yet. Might go for the roll. Could get on the other side and do a bit of blocking damage with G there. Getting some daggers in. They could maybe get a chase.
Ramsey's going to spot this.
Yep. Oh, they go for the roll. They actually get it. Not close enough to be able to block him out the other side.
No way
they're not committing for this under the tower. You know, maybe Potion could have been a hair early.
Like, do they have time to sentry? Oh, Ramsey's, what does he say? So they decide to, they block this camp with the sentry, just barely.
Got to get out the good luck after the initial strike, of course. So,
I mean, it's a classic. You have to. So yeah. Ghostic's going to be... Well, G's going to go for the mid lane, and Aloha Dance is going to be the carry hero. Oh, Ghostic is going to go to the top lane, and he's going to battle the Slardar, so they don't really have to worry about the Bloodseeker kind of laughing in the Darkseer's face. Which is a concern.
Yeah. Looks like a lot of attention here by Empire towards the bottom lane, just to kind of make the adjustment. So, it doesn't look like this is going to be what Virtus Pro are banking on. I always enjoy playing the Coddle in more of the aggressive off-lane kind of position here, so because if things don't seem to work out in your favor, nonetheless, you can always blast the lane, blast them back, just blast them down, just take the gold anyways. No one else is going to get it. You take it. It's yours now. Enjoy it. We'll see what the laning situation is going to be as things do pan out. Already Ramsey's going pretty deep and pretty pinged out. He's actually, you know what? I'm just going to take the TP and go. So never mind. Forget all that.
They just want to match up. Yeah, it's just the Bloodseeker versus Darkseer. Yeah, that's what it is. G is going to be combating no one here who was prepared and has the 1 start, so
What are you
He's
talking
just gonna-
about? He's going to combat the Mirana.
Yeah.
I don't... I'm sorry. No one. Lil's back in the jungle, and this...
It took me quite a while to
I'm
get that.
sorry. It's just been one of those kinds of days. As it goes, though. The point, the
like the
valued
worst
normal
human
point,
being.
I was gonna make a normal point. All right, aside from jokes, Lil already having a fantastic Chen experience compared to the last game. This time he doesn't have to worry about bounty hunter shenanigans and juggling around and being the courier. This time he just gets to go in the jungle and do his business. It's like the best thing ever for him. Oh, Miposhka's got to be
Things are going
careful
on
here.
mid. Things are going on bot. What's happening? Miposhka's probably going to be okay, but
G's
G
dead.
is not.
I got that one though, and that's what's
Oh,
important.
Miposhka. Oh no.
I'll get this one too. This is incredible here. Some of my best camera work so far is they will be able to right-click apart the little man made of rock, and it is going to be Virtus Pro on the up and up as suddenly they go 2-0.
I always thought it was some kind of pun with like started like depth or something, but I think he just says to the dead zone. It's actually just. Is that like a? Is
To
there
the dead
like,
zone?
nautical? Yeah. I think that's what he says. Is it like a nautical term, or is it just? He's just particularly edgy. I don't
You
know.
think it'd be fish-related, really? Dead zone
Yeah.
doesn't sound very fish-like. Sounds like Dragon Ball Z, really, if anything.
Mm.
Not fish.
When I think of dead zone, I think between 5 and 8 yards on a hunter in TBC.
Fair enough. Ooh, Miposhka rolls up and away from trouble, and will have to muscle himself all the way back. I mean, this is a very delicate time when you're Earth Spirit, because this is really his power peak in the game, is right at the start, especially when you shove him into that support position. He's got to make a bit of an impact early on, otherwise you're kind of lollygagging around until you get magnetized and hope to be relevant
Ghost
from
Stick
that
is
point,
under
but
attack.
yeah.
Is he gonna be fine? Yes.
No surge.
No, he doesn't have mana for
Soul
surge.
Ring,
He
Soul
was-
Ring in 2.
he's-
Soul Ring Surge, get the hell out! Go! Nah, crushed. Nah, it's too risky now, but he goes for it anyways. He's dead.
That was a bit of an ambitious sorry.
He surged his like pointy head right into the ground, it looked like, so he's done for good. 3-0 start for Virtus Pro, and on the way to hopefully
look
make
at
it
this, look at
3-0.
top, look at top, look at it. Are you ready? The Satyrs bloodlusted. Oh, blood rage.
Blast. Ouch.
What do
Oh,
you
I
do
never
against
even
that?
thought of that. Blood raging like neutral creeps for your benefit.
That's so cool.
So
Look at it.
corny. Do it again. Hit him. King's like, don't do this.
It's just gonna die now because it's taking
Get
extra
him!
damage.
Oh! That's hard hitting, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Satyr dies, and VP just continue to try to be, you know, flexing their muscles a bit. Asserting
hold on.
dominance, we call it.
How long has this tornado got left? Okay, it's running out, so you'll be fine.
Lots
Another
of them.
really worrying thing here for Empire is like the Jug is getting pressured. He hasn't got very much. The PA is just straight up losing the lane, and the Darkseer, well, he just kind of got bopped. So, and everyone from VP seems to be doing pretty well across the board. Especially the Slardar, I think, is the key player because the main bottleneck for VP's drafts usually is that their offlane are becoming effective quite quickly.
And Basha will be able to
We
make
saw it
a
before with the Baron.
nice impact sooner than later. But Darkseer's return now, and we'll try to just muscle back. As long as it's the one-on-one matchup, Darkseer's all, you know, he's all cool and gravy. But Solo's back now, and they might even just try to make a move onto him. A glimpse, not even going to be necessary as they just commit him with the crush already. No follow-up mana for a secondary crush, but Solo still follows. He actually didn't level glimpse, so there's no glimpse. He just hits him with another Thunderstrike, and that's going to be good enough. No glimpse necesito, as Virtus Pro are now 4-0. Do you like my Spanglish?
I do. Oh,
Ooh, he didn't
that
get
was
it.
so close.
Oh, I saw the mini-map, and Poshka trying to go for the snipe. That would have been pretty
he was
badass.
one hit away. He was like literally 0.1 seconds away from getting that. Actually, I think he was just a bit too far away. So even if he did get the right timing, he would have just kind of rolled in and just watched Coddle. Watch the disruptor get hit. Don't know why I said Coddle. Oh yeah, because I'm watching King off armor, triple stacked, small cap. Go him.
There was a discussion recently, I think it was between like me and Grant, on who was the greatest king in Dota. You got Snake King, you got Stand King, you got King R. I think there's King RD. There's King J from China.
I think it's King DR. There's King J who hasn't been. King J hasn't. What was it like? He was Tongfu, wasn't he?
Yeah, he
Like
still
Tongfu
plays.
2000.
He still plays.
Tongfu. Yeah, I haven't seen him around in ages.
I don't know what
He
kind
was
of
really
king.
good back when he played the video game, but
But you know, you got all these king. You got Snake King, Stand King. You know, some of the greatest North American talent out there. taking that title. Oh, mid lane.
Oh, gee, no.
Boom. Gets blasted with an arrow. Hit with a double Star Storm. Unmerciful gank coming out, and it doesn't end there. On the other side of the globe,
Ghosting, be
Pashka doing work
careful,
bottom
friend.
lane. They might get Ghosting as well, pulling up ahead to a 7-0 commanding start. They get the crush, but I don't think they're going to have the extra damage. Solo thinks he can go for it. Oh, he gets it! One last right click in. Solo says, I'm not going to be deterred, and he just continues to pelt him down. Poshka looking to be relevant.
He's getting the XP though, which is not bad. The Slardars killed a lot of people, and he's getting a pretty fast dagger, and they take the mid tower. Now, a PA with 2 deaths to her name hasn't stopped the enemy hero from farming very much, hasn't got much fun for herself, and has lost her tower. Like, this PA has a really hard... Oh no. Leave her alone. She's dead again.
Oh, blasting in. And moving on up. There seems to be a Thunder Strike and a hit as he does run on out. Glimpse on back.
Ooh, combo.
And okay, nice combo play
I
comes
love
out.
how he just ran back in.
Aloha Dance trying to go in for a bit of help, ends up losing his own life. Double kill for Lil as they're on the up and up. I was a little distracted there, Rhyme, as First Pro continue to really just beat some ass here, 10-1. Apparently, I didn't realize it until now. So after, this is an update, at least for me. Apparently, after some sort of consultation between the admin and the teams or something, there is no def win at the start, so it actually is just 1-0 now for Virtus Pro. They lost their def win.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
it's
I
1-0
did
for real,
tell
everybody. All right, I'm trying to keep up just as much as everyone else. Let me tell you. So it's not 2-0 Virtus Pro. I thought maybe they messed it up, but apparently I just found out a little late.
I want to get off Dota Pit's Wild Ride.
So, you know, as it goes, you know, it's all fair here for Empire. And this is not match point for Virtus Pro. They'll have to win 2 more games, but they're off to a good start for game number 2. And we'll see if the luck continues as they could try to bounce back, but it's not looking so nice for Ramses. Hit up with everything. Mana Leak, Rupture, the whole kit and caboodle. Okay, sidesteps the blast, still lives. They ping, he's good. He's gone, never mind. Oh, the pullback grip comes out from Miposhka, and he will get the kill.
That kind of kill just comes from the what if. Like, what if he's just duped to someone, he's just sitting there TPing, smuggling. What if he's just doing that? And then he goes, I'll give it a go. And you just feel that sense of satisfaction that happens when you kill someone like that.
That stone just came from like Dota heaven and just hit him right on the head, took him right on out mid lane. G gets his own jump.
No one just, he doesn't take very much damage from G.
Like, see ya? Gets hit with the dagger, but he still pockets a regen, and now he's swinging in arms with Lil. All is well by them, and they will avoid any sort of trouble. Still on the up and up for Virtus Pro here as it's 10-2, about 7,500 of a net worth advantage. And
hold on.
Back to the grind.
Look at Lil.
Where's Lil at? Where's my Chen? He's got a
Dagon.
Dagon. That is a straight Dagon Lil. That's confidence. That is confidence that the game's going your way. I wonder how the discussion went down.
I don't. Yeah, he's got a Dagon.
I mean, has he
PA's
used it yet?
like,
They're going to see him with it here in a second. He might just die. I don't know. Maybe they'll die. Are they ready for the power of a Dagon?
I don't think they are.
That is something else.
Stardar's got his blink now, and he's just running straight. Oh, and he's... But they're not going to chase us, are they? They see the PATP. Pash is getting a bit antsy.
Okay, so
So-
it's a little flirtatious mana leak, but that might be enough to force Virtus Pro back. Oh, I say that, but they're still hanging around here. Ramses at least is diligent to be in the lane. The rest of the posse flirts on up and over. Pasha just, he's got a blink dagger, but he wants to just rush on in the old-fashioned way. Now he's going to pop up with the blink and the crush. They'll hit him with that, and they could glimpse him back if necessary. It will not be, as Thunderstrike will be able to get the finish. Jump in from G now, looking to slash apart Solo and get the quick burst. He drops down his Static Storm, pops off the wand, the blast, the Blade Fury, going to be enough to get the finish. Ramses continues to dish out the right clicks, helps get the finish, taking out the PA, and now they're looking for more. Nice setup with the silence here. We'll force the Jug to mech back, and here he is! Hello, everybody, it's Lil, he's got a Dagon, hi! What is that? Okay, arrow, ooh, slightly off the mark.
Yeah, slightly misjudged that one, but... Oh, he doesn't have
And they
surge,
got
so
him. Catch up with the crush and the kill.
Oh, Chen takes that one too.
Dang. Dagon level 2? Oh, we got boots now. All right. I guess back to basics now.
You sometimes at 10 minutes into a game, you just Dagon someone for your boots gold. That's just... that hasn't really been a thing since Fury and Dagon rushing. That was That was a dark era. So G almost has his phase boot, so he's getting pretty farmed, so to speak. And the Jug almost has his heal. And
roll
now
in.
Solo
Nice
is
quick
getting
grip.
initiated up.
This guy can play Inner Spirit. Gets off the stun. All right, nice little gank there.
Efficient. Clean.
And, you know, now he's got his level 6. Now he got magnetized. He's got 3 stones in his pocket. That's plenty to work with to make a team fight impact here if Empire want to kind of keep the momentum going. But I don't know what kind of follow-up they have with it. It looks like, yeah, Aloha Dance does have Omni ready to go. But I don't know. No other big setup. That is a bit concerning for Empire. Their initiation game is rather weird. But bottom lane, G is in trouble. Magnetize going to be committed. I mean, Posh going to look to clear up the backsides. He's got two more stones. That should be a finish on Lil. Does not have the mana to get off the heal. Oh, he's dead for sure. Nice follow-up grip, but he will lose his own life for it. Lil will eventually go down. Omni in, mana leaked, and that's going to be the finish. Ramses, who shows up to play, goes down just as fast. Now another turnaround here as they drop down the Stag Storm, get the finish onto the Jug. Pasha going to get knocked by G as he continues to dish this out. Daggers from the side. Finally it goes for the TP and will make it out. Crush! Oh,
nah,
not there.
Not to be. No one knows. He knew exactly what was up, but
wow.
I don't think either the stun wasn't up or he didn't quite convey it. So the Chen, unfortunately, he's taken his first fall. Even the mightiest may go down in time.
You just need to get that dig into level 2 now, really.
Yeah, that is just the only problem he's really facing at this point.
Yeah.
Because like it just removes the raindrop, really, if you think about it. Almost.
How many raindrops have Empire purchased? You total up the money, and that's the value of the Dagon, you know? Eliminate all raindrops, and you've got its worth for sure. So
yeah, the problem is G is, you know, you're contemplating about the support PA or a mid PA or something like that. What if it was both? I think we're seeing that now. Oh, they catch them on the scan, so a good scan coming out from whoever that was in VP.
It was Virtus Pro. So now they're
still gonna do it.
They're a bit shaken.
Lil's got the gold.
They're rushing in. Did he get it? Did he get level 2? He's waiting. I'm curious.
He's got the gold, but
he might die. He might not have the gold for very much longer here. Fight now!
Fight.
No, he gets off to Dagon, but then he just dies right away. All right, he goes the modest approach, looking to go for the axe, but look at this. Revenge continues to move on in. Quick assassination takedown comes out from no one. And now looking for the follow-up. Ghostic going to get crushed. It's a double kill for the Priestess of the Moon. Milady putting in the work right now. And Virtus Pro continue their charge on in. But it looks like Miposhka and King R will be able to make it back and away. But all cores hit the deck. Only the support survive. And, well, never mind. I spoke too soon. Man, King R, his old ass just gets crushed. Half his life goes away. The poor guy. I hope his 401k is pretty good because he's just going to need to be put in the home. It's bad. 20-7 Virtus Pro.
For him. Yeah. So I think Empire just had lanes where they needed to snowball, and the exact opposite has happened. They started off from a point of, I guess, relative strength when it came to their lane setup, but they just kind of got outmaneuvered and killed.
You know, I'll speak for them as the Empire bias. I don't know. My opinion is just, you know, they've been playing a long day, 6 best of 1s, maybe a bit fatigued, at the end of their wits, at the end of their rope as far as Dota for one long journey, but they're still fighting. They do
have this smoke out going.
They're fighting.
Smoke out.
Not looking to go down without one.
Catching Pasha would be a very good way to start the fight because he's most of VP's disable.
7-0. That's quite the bounty. They'll drop down the vision, and he just rushes on out and away. And the Stag Storm now is going to be committed. He hides himself within the trees while the jump continues, looking to go for Miposhka and company. The Omni Slash is going to be able to go out. The wall's been dropped. The Magnetize is unleashed. And they are going to be able to get the blast quickly. Empire just fall on apart as they lose 3. They will be able to get the finish, taking out Lil. Stunned within the wall. G trying to hide inside, but he keeps getting assaulted here as no one just puts in the work. Triple kill by him. And Empire got to get the hell back. Ghostic, the only survivor. As another 4 are going to be taken down. This is looking so good that we got to call it. And we're going to be going into the game 3. Yep, that's right. Again, the no-def win awarded to Virtus Pro. That was actually their second win. They need one more win to make it to the Dota Pit.